Hey, y'all, and welcome to the Quietest Kept podcast. I am your host, Shawnti Refuge. I am a master certified mental health coach. I am an author. I am a journaling advocate. This podcast is where we unpack the conversations we've been told to keep quiet, especially in the Black community. Each episode dives into topics like trauma, self-love, healing, and mental wellness with honesty and heart. So grab your journal and get ready because what we keep quiet is often what we need to release. Let's get into it. So, the title of this topic is When They Come Back Healing After Estrangement. Last episode, we opened a deep and tender conversation about adult children choosing estrangement and the grief that comes with being a parent left behind. But this episode, we're going to talk about what happens when they come back because sometimes they do. And that reunion, baby, it is not always joyful fireworks. Sometimes it's awkward. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's filled with tension and hope at the same time. In my book, Quiet is Kept, I share a part of my truth that I didn't even think I would say out loud. I was estranged from my own children. There was a reason, there was a season where we didn't talk. Not because I didn't love them, but because we were all navigating wounds in silence. There was so much unspoken pain, generational trauma, and patterns I hadn't even realized I passed down. It broke me. I cried alone. I journaled my way through that darkness, and I asked God to show me how to show up differently. And over time, catch that, over time, not overnight, but over time, we found our way back to each other. It was through those uncomfortable conversations, through grace, and through truth. It was not easy at all, but it was very possible. And if you're praying for that day to happen with your own child, I want to tell you, it's not too late. Never too late. So, how to rebuild a relationship after estrangement? First of all, let go of the timeline. That's the first thing you do. Let go of the timeline. Healing does not have a schedule. Please don't rush it. And start with listening, not explaining, not fixing, just listening. Not listening to respond, but listening. Hear what your child has to say. Acknowledge without defending. I can see how that hurt you goes way further than that wasn't my intention. Let journaling be your safe space. Are you going to feel triggered? Absolutely, yes. But I need you to write through it. So here are some journaling prompts for you. If I could write a letter to my child today, what would I say without filters or fear? What part of myself do I need to heal to be safer, softer space in our connection? How can I hold both grief and hope in this season? All right, so now it's time for our segment of Journal Bay Q&A, where you are welcome to contact me with any questions that you want me to answer on the podcast. So the one I have for today is, my child came back, but things feel different. Will it ever feel quote unquote normal again? My answer to you, honey, is it might not feel the same, but that doesn't mean it's broken. Think of this as a new chapter because that's what it is. And rebuilding takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Trust is slowly re-earned on both sides. So let yourself grow into this new version of your relationship. You're both different now. And that could be a beautiful thing if you nurture it with honesty and grace. All right, that's it for this episode of the Quiet as Kept podcast. And if you're navigating reconnection after estrangement, know this: healing isn't a destination, it is a daily decision. Visit my website, ShawntiRefuge.com, to grab your copy of my best selling book, Quiet as Kept. You can download my free ebook, Still Love You Always, and you can learn more about our support group, Mothering in the Dark. Until next time, protect your peace and stay grounded in your truth.